From one of the biggest sequels of the year to a South by Southwest fan favorite, there's a variety of options at the movie theater this month. So, ThisChixFlix Susan Kamyab Stevens joins us with her top picks for movies in May. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So glad to have you, of course, as always. So, first up, this may be one of the most anticipated movies, and it just came ahead of the Met Gala, which was so timely. So let's talk about The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes, yes. So Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway return in their iconic roles as Miranda Priestley and Andy Sachs. And 20 years later, Andy is an award-winning journalist who's just been recently let go from her publication, but receives a life-changing phone call to return to Runway as the features editor in hopes of saving the magazine from financial struggles and the decline of print journalism. And, you know, this is definitely, like, I wouldn't say it's like the most refreshing plot by no means, but it still delivers. There is a forgettable romance and a few corny lines. However, the fashion is elevated.
I know it
is.
is.
Cameos are stacked. There's an incredible soundtrack featuring a song by Lady Gaga. And the characters that we loved before, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, they're back too. And they just have incredible chemistry. And I love seeing their story continue. I will say I wish Andy had a little bit more character development, but they give Miranda a great character arc, and I just love seeing her, especially with Nigel. They do wonderful.
It's so good to see everyone back together.
Yes.
You want to know a fun fact? On the first Devil Wears Prada movie, they couldn't get any designers, like big designers, to like write their name down and want to be a part of it because they didn't know if the movie was going to do well.
Which is crazy.
So now to see them in like every literal designer under the sun in the second movie.
And you will notice it.
So good.
You'll notice it in almost every frame. There is an iconic look.
The whole movie's iconic.
Yes,
I love it. Okay,
yes.
Let's move on to the next one because I could talk about Devil Wears Prada for the entire show.
Same.
But this one is local. It's from a Texas director, and it has to do with crypto, which is cool. So everyone is lying to you for money.
Yes.
What is that about?
So this is Ben McKenzie's directorial debut. He's from Austin, Texas, which is so cool.
So exciting.
Yeah, and he's known for his iconic role in The OC and Gotham. I was a huge fan of The OC, so this was really exciting.
This is right up your alley.
Yeah. But yes, it does explore the cryptocurrency world, which I didn't really know anything about, like Bitcoin and all that stuff. But he does a great job of explaining the harsh truths of this. There's a lot of good facts he has to back up what he's saying. He did research. It's COVID pushed him to kind of like look into this, but he's also entertaining. That's the thing. He always played these serious roles, but he's actually really funny, and he brings a little bit of insight into his family, which makes him more personable. And I just think it's such an engaging documentary that everyone, I mean, even if you don't know, you're going to be pulled into it. You're going to learn, and I think it's important to learn.
It is so important because it's so easy to be like, I don't get it, and move it to the side.
Yes.
Lean in. And a good documentary, you don't even have to do anything except sit there and watch.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, our next movie was a huge hit at South by Southwest, which we actually got to go this year, which was so fabulous.
Oh, wow.
So tell me, Hokum was there. Tell me more about it.
Oh, I'm guessing you didn't see this one.
I did not see Hokum at South by.
This is not going to be for you. Well, yes, so this one
is it a horror? Look at that.
I was going to say that's why, because yeah, it's about a horror writer who visits an Irish inn to spread his parents' ashes, not knowing that the property is supposedly haunted by a witch. Like I said, this was a huge hit at South by. Fans are calling this one a slow burn, but extremely tense and truly terrifying. It's a well-crafted story with good jump scares. I can barely get through the trailer, honestly, because it really freaks me out.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
it's just watching it right there. I'm like,
yeah. No. And
maybe not up my alley, but for all the horror buffs out there.
Oh, this is...
It looks like it's shot really well, though.
Yeah, it's the director, Damian McCarthy, and stars Adam Scott, who I love if you watch Severance or Parks and Rec. He's all over the place. Yeah.
Oh, so good. All right, let's get to Mortal Kombat 2.
Yes, yeah. So I was not a huge fan of the first film that came out in 2021, but this one does look more promising, especially if you're a fan of the video game, which I was. But we have the addition of Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. So in this sequel, Cage and his other fellow fan favorite champions are pitted against each other to defeat the dark rule of Shao Kahn. I don't know exactly how to say it.
It's okay.
But yeah, so I mean, and what audiences are already saying is that this is a very significant improvement to the original film, and it's supposed to be bloodier, more thrilling action sequences, and fans are calling this flawless victory.
Ooh, look, there you
Yeah.
go. Look at you getting your Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
vocab in there. I think the only thing I know about Mortal Kombat is Katana, and that's because I used to play with her all the time back in the day. So good. Okay, out of all of these movies, what do you think? What do we have to see in theaters? What can we wait till streaming?
I mean, don't miss Devil Wears Prada. And everyone's lying to you for money. If you can catch that one in theaters, because it is expanding, I think you should see it. If you're not a fan of Mortal Kombat, I say stream the first one, and then see how, if you want to keep going.
If you would like to then spend your money on it. Okay, I love that. Tell us where we can find you.
At ThisChixFlix.
It's just that easy, and you always come with the tea. Thanks so much for being here this morning.